My favorite podcast to educate, inspire, and motivate me.
Love in 1,000 different flavors. I wish that I could taste them all night. No, I ain't got no dinner plans, so you should bring all your friends. I swear that to all of y'all my time.
Hey strong friends, it's Courtney. I am out in the wilderness going for a hike right now, and I wanted to take a little break to sit, kind of like my intra workout pause. I wanted to make a little video just talking about my favorite podcasts that I listen to educate me in fitness, health, wellness, nutrition, that inspire me to be a better entrepreneur, to be a better coach, to be a better human, and to motivate me for my workouts, for my nutrition, for clients, for posts, whatever. So these are some of my favorite podcasts, some that I am subscribed to and some other ones that I have. So I was actually inspired to do this from my strong friend Alora because she posted her favorite podcast, and I will tag her video in the link below. So I love listening to podcasts during cardio sessions, whether I'm out hiking. I've been listening to them a lot lately, whether I'm going for walks or when I lay outside. I love listening to podcasts all the time. They inspire me to learn from some of the most educated minds in the industry. It allows me to disconnect with like my business mindset. It gives me a break because as an entrepreneur, I'm like go, 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 and sometimes I just need like that disconnect to not think about nutrition, not think about fitness. So some of the podcasts I listen to help me do that. And it allows me to focus on other important areas of my life, like love, relationships, mental health. So in no particular order, number one is Mind Pump Radio. So it is hosted by Stefano, Adam Schafer, Justin Andrews, and Doug Egge. And basically it exposes the raw truth of fitness, nutrition, and more, and it's backed by science. What I love most about listening to Mind Pump is just the rawness that these guys represent, their humor, their sarcasm, but they do provide scientific evidence or proof, mostly talking about nutrition and fitness. So these guys are awesome. Number two is Shredded by Science. Shredded by Science is a complete guide to evidence-based science. I love the humor and the science and the guests that these guys bring on the show. Definitely one of my favorite podcasts to listen to. Number three is Style Your Mind by Cara, Alwill, Leyba. Style Your Mind is a podcast for women who want to elevate their way of thinking, empower themselves, and build a beautiful life. That's her quote. I just took that. I love that it has nothing to do with nutrition and fitness, and it's a great way for me to relax and kind of disconnect from my business mindset. Really, really good. So whether you're a boss babe, an entrepreneur, or just a woman loving life, then Style Your Mind is definitely one of my favorite podcasts to listen to. Number four, Empowered by Iron. This is hosted by Dr. Kirstin and Mary Morton. It's for women who are finding their confidence, independence, and strength through iron. So powerlifting, weightlifting, resistance training, strength training, things like that. Hand is going everywhere. I love the variety of health-related topics that they covered, from the severity of eating disorders with female athletes, mental health, nutrition, and all sorts of strength training. Just a really, really fun podcast for these ladies. Number five is Physique Science Radio. If you're in the fitness and nutrition and wellness industry, I'm sure you've heard of Dr. Layne Norton. So this is hosted by Layne and Sohee. It's more evidence-based fitness and nutrition. Really, really like them. They aren't very active right now with their podcast. I know they both have a lot on the go right now in their own personal life and with their business, but I've been listening to some of their older podcasts from like a year or 2 years ago. Everything's still relevant, like it's still all the right information, but it's nice to, you learn the information and then you kind of come back later. So they're definitely one of my favorite and my first podcasts I ever started listening to. And a few other podcasts that I'm not subscribed to, but I do listen to every now and then. So Vibrant Happy Women by Riday. This podcast is interviews with inspirational women for motivation, inspiration, and positive thinking with a splash of heart and soul. Then I have the MFCEO project, so the motherfucking CEO project. This is done by Frisella, and this is insights from an entrepreneur about success, failure, and just it's served straight up. I believe that's his quote. It's served straight up, so it's pretty legit. My other The one that I love listening to is Women Wanting More by Dr. Karen Osburn. It's for women wanting more, balance, love, connection, money, anything. This one's really short. I just listen to like a few minutes a day. That one's awesome. So Women Wanting More. Elite Muscle Radio. This is hosted by Phil Graham. It's straight up, no nonsense, evidence-based information on fitness. Love it. Sports Motivation Podcast. This one Laura got me hooked on and I totally love it. It's hosted by Niyi Sobo. I hope I didn't butcher that. And it's talking about how you can take control of your sports career, take it up to the next level. It's super motivating. It's gonna get you hyped up. So if you're an athlete, a competitor, or just like really, really passionate about your fitness, then listening to the Sports Motivation Podcast is going to hype you up. So definitely listen to that one. So those are my top favorite podcasts that I love listening to. I'm always trying to find out more. So if you have any recommendations, definitely let me know. You can either email me, message me on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, comment below. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below or send me an email. You can go to my website, CourtneyForLife.com, if you have any questions, check out some information there, or stay tuned to my Instagram page because I'm always posting more about podcasts. And these are the fucking inchworms. These things are everywhere. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna keep walking and we will have an awesome day. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and peace out, guys.